Hello and welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today we're making sweet and sour cranberry apple pork chops. And this one is going to taste like the holidays infiltrated your boring weeknight menu. Now to start out, I've got 2 bone-in pork chops here, but you could use boneless if you want. And to help them stay flat while they're cooking, you can put a few shallow cuts through the fat rind that runs along the edge of the pork chop. And you just need to make the cuts deep enough to just hit the pink meat. And this is going to prevent the chops from curling up as the edge contracts during cooking. Now to season these chops, sprinkle them with a little sea salt, some fresh cracked black pepper, a few crushed red pepper flakes, a little dried thyme, and some rosemary. Then flip them over and do the other side. And I'm prepping them first so they can come up to room temperature while I prep the rest of the stuff. And I've got 2 pink lady apples, a large yellow onion, and a 1.5 cups of fresh cranberries. And you'll want the onion diced into large pieces. And for the apple, I like to quarter them, then cut each quarter into 6 pieces to match the size of the diced onions. You'll also need to have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar ready. Now in a large skillet over a medium-high heat, melt either a few tablespoons of butter or coconut oil like I have here. Then toss in the apples and onions. And I like to use cast iron because it maintains its heat well, which will allow me to cook them quickly so that they can maintain their shape and crispness. And after about 2 minutes, toss in the cranberries and a sprinkle of salt. Now continue to saute for another 2 or 3 minutes until you just start to see some color on some of the apples and onions, and you hear a few of the cranberries pop. Then toss in the cider vinegar and another tablespoon of butter or coconut oil just to glaze everything over, and after another minute or so, remove everything from the pan and set it aside. And incidentally, if you prefer this to be a little more wilted or well done, you could just continue to cook this, adding water as necessary until it hits the consistency you're happy with. Now turn up the temperature in your pan a little so it's just below a high heat. Add a little more fat and toss in those pork chops. Cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes on the first side, then give them a flip and sear them for 2 to 3 minutes on the second side. And this is ready, folks. Just pile up that sweet and sour apple cranberry mixture, top it with the beautifully done pork chop and a little fresh thyme or parsley if you want, and it's time to dig into this perfection. If you want a taste of the holidays in no time at all, you're gonna love this one. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, or share. And for more videos you might like, click on those guys over there. And for brand new recipes every week, don't forget to subscribe. See you again soon.